myself past that, like, I'm not doing this to play to a huge crowd or to appeal to the masses. Like, I want to make music that I like, and I know other people will like it. It's just a matter of how many. I don't know. I can't control it. So I just, I'm trying to put out music that represents me as a musician rather than put out music that I know can top charts or get me a festival support or whatever. It's just, yeah, trying to discover myself as a musician was a lot of the past year and maybe a little more than that.
Right.
Um,
So
I think,
do you feel like you're coming into your own? Because I don't know. I know typically artists will have, whether it's a label or particular tracks that get signed, that you're not even allowed to release the music on your own SoundCloud. That it'll have to be clickbait on whatever label's SoundCloud page
yeah,
or YouTube page. So the only reference I have for the music that you have, just right now is obviously your SoundCloud page. Your most recent music, would you say is in this niche vein that you're shooting for, or
yeah, like as far as my unreleased stuff goes and like I guess what I put out in the past year, that is
that's more
pretty
you?
much, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna define my sound at. Uh, if you look, you'll see a song. It's kind of an older tune. It's called One Day, and that was my first release with Daruma, who's
Right.
they're an awesome collective that puts on a lot of this music that I'm really starting to get into.
Would you have to search that? Because I definitely don't see it on Yo SoundCloud page.
It might be in the originals playlist on there.
Aha.
If not,
I'll check it out after the fact, but describe it to me. And this is
right. So that was like my transition song, like my sound. That's when it started to change. It's got more of like, the swung out rhythms to it. It's got kind of a jazzy chord section. It also has like a little bit of a future bass chordal thing going on. Um, I was listening to a lot of like obscure, I can't even name the artist because I don't even remember. I was just finding all these like obscure songs on SoundCloud, like really weird jazz influenced things,
what's your
combining.
search method for SoundCloud? For instance, when you're saying that you're pulling, song
Yeah,
ideas, or even do you just click, the home button and then it just brings up a bunch of stuff? What's your search method for finding new
I
inspiration?
I try and stay away from the home button as much as possible because I think as a lot of people can attest to, the repost culture is a little out
Yeah.
of control
Yeah, yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but that doesn't mean you're not going to find something awesome. But for me, I will, everybody has their favorite artists, right? So, well, why don't I go to my favorite artist SoundCloud and see what they like? Go to their likes, and I'll go through there. And I found a lot of good music that way. And I guess the other thing I do on SoundCloud is just going through, like finding an awesome song and then going to the related tracks of that song. I find their algorithms are pretty good at like keeping things in like one certain niche of a sound.
Right.
So you can find a lot of good music that kind of sounds like what you're listening to already, I guess you could say. And that's,
Who are you searching through? Whose likes are you searching through? If you don't mind me asking.
well, it depends on the artist because
Show
some
that they
people don't
like anything, right?
some people don't really show like any love on SoundCloud and
Right.
others
But
do.
for instance,
Well, one guy's Crane. He seems to have a lot of likes on his SoundCloud all the time.